What if I told you that you re-sitting on a memory superpower you didn't even know you possess? Imagine never forgetting a name, a crucial detail from a meeting, or even an entire book you read months ago. Sounds impossible, right? But here's the truth. Your brain is literally hardwired for extraordinary memory. The problem isn't your brain, it's that nobody ever taught you how to use it. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to unlock hidden cognitive abilities that could transform your career, your learning, and literally every relationship in your life. So stick around, because this is going to blow your mind. Let's be real for a second. Forgetfulness is absolutely everywhere. You walk into a room and completely blank on why you're there. You meet someone at a party, they tell you their name, and 5 seconds later, it's just ... Gone. You forget important dates, miss crucial work details, or can't remember what you learned in that expensive course you took last month. And here's what's wild: most people just accept it. They think, oh, that's just how my memory is. I'm not a memory person, but that's completely wrong. What if I told you that the average person only uses about 10 to 15% of their brain's actual memory capacity? The other 85% is just sitting there, completely untapped and waiting for you to access it. This isn't some motivational nonsense. This is neuroscience. Your brain has the biological infrastructure for an extraordinary memory. You've just never been given the tools to activate it, and that changes today. So how does this actually work? Let's dive into the neuroscience for a second, and don't worry, I'll keep it simple. Your brain has this incredible ability called neuroplasticity. Basically, it means your brain can literally rewire itself based on what you practice. Every time you learn something, your brain physically changes at the neural level. New connections form, pathways strengthen. The research is stunning. In 2024, neuroscientists discovered that memory encoding, the actual process of storing information in your brain, works best when you engage multiple sensory systems at once. Vision, sound, touch, emotion. They all amplify memory formation. Here's what's fascinating. Ordinary people are already using these subconscious memory techniques without realizing it. Think about a song you heard once in high school. You can probably still hum it today, right? Why? Because it combined melody, emotion, and repetition. Your brain locked it in permanently. The same mechanism applies to everything else: names, facts, entire concepts. You just need to know how to activate it on demand. The breakthrough isn't discovering something new about your brain. It's learning to see what was already there. Okay, here are the actual techniques that will transform your memory. These aren't theories. They're proven methods used by memory champions, students at elite universities, and top professionals. Technique number 1, the memory palace. This is ancient. We're talking thousands of years old, but it absolutely works. Here's how it works. Imagine a familiar place: your house, your commute, your gym. Now, you mentally place information at specific stations along that journey. Let me give you a real example. Say you need to remember a shopping list: milk, eggs, bread, and chicken. Visualize yourself walking into your front door. There's a gigantic milk carton blocking your entrance, so big you have to push through it. That's vivid, right? Next, in your hallway, there are eggs everywhere on the floor. You're stepping on them. Crunch, crunch. In your living room, a massive bread loaf is sitting on your couch. And in your kitchen, a giant chicken is cooking in your oven. When you go to the store, you mentally walk through your house again, and boom, you remember everything. No list needed. This works because your brain is exceptionally good at spatial memory and visual emotional connections. Technique number 2, chunking. This is a game changer for remembering numbers, sequences, and facts. Instead of trying to memorize 12 random digits, like 4297153826111, you break it into meaningful chunks. Maybe it becomes 429, area code 715, a memorable year 328, your apartment number 611, an extension you know. Suddenly, Instead of remembering 12 separate items, you're remembering 4. Your brain can hold that effortlessly. This is why phone numbers used to be formatted in chunks. Companies figured this out decades ago. Technique number 3, the Feynman technique for deep memory. This one's perfect for students and professionals who need to actually understand and retain complex information. The concept is simple. Explain what you just learned as if you're teaching a complete beginner. No jargon, no pretense. Just clear, simple language. Why does this work? When you can explain something simply, it means the information is firmly integrated into your long-term memory. If you struggle to explain it, you've got gaps in your understanding. So after learning something, whether it's a work concept, a book chapter, or a course, spend 5 minutes explaining it out loud as if your 10-year-old self is listening. These 3 techniques, they're not advanced. They're not complicated, but they're absolutely powerful. Now, if you really want to take this to the next level, here's what the latest research shows. Brain training apps. Apps like Lumosity and Elevate have legit science behind them. Studies show consistent brain training for 15 to 20 minutes daily can improve memory performance by up to 30% in just 8 weeks. It's like going to the gym ... but for your brain. The sleep factor. Here's something most people ignore. Sleep is where memory consolidation happens. Your brain isn't resting at night. It's literally transferring information from short-term storage to long-term memory. You need 7 to 9 hours. Non-negotiable. Nutrition matters. Your brain runs on glucose and oxygen. Foods rich in omega to 3 fatty acid salmon, walnuts, flax seeds literally protect your brain cells and enhance memory function. Blueberries? They're like cognitive supercharged fuel. The mindfulness connection. Just 10 minutes of meditation daily improves focus, attention, and memory retention. Why? Because meditation literally increases gray matter density in the regions of your brain responsible for memory and attention. Emerging technology. There's absolutely cutting-edge stuff happening right now. Scientists are experimenting with targeted brain stimulation using non-invasive techniques that can enhance memory encoding. In the next 3 to 5 years, this technology might be mainstream. The point is, your memory isn't fixed. It's plastic, adaptable, and you can upgrade it starting today. Here's what I want you to do right now. Don't wait. Don't say you'll do it later. Today, not tomorrow, but today pick one memory technique. Just one. Maybe it's the memory palace. Pick something you need to remember this week and mentally place it in your house. That's it. You're done. Or try the Feynman technique. Learn something today. Spend 5 minutes explaining it simply. Feel how that works. Start small. Because here's what happens when you implement these techniques. In a week, you'll notice small improvements. You'll remember details you usually forget. In a month, people will start asking, wait, how do you remember that? I would have forgotten that immediately. In 3 months, your entire relationship with learning changes. You're no longer afraid of forgetting. You're confident. You're sharp. The students who use these techniques, they're getting better grades with less study time. The professionals, they're retaining crucial information that gives them a competitive edge. Regular people, they're remembering names, dates, stories, deepening their relationships. And honestly, that's the real superpower. It's not just about remembering facts. It's about showing people you actually care enough to remember the details that matter to them. Your memory isn't broken. You've just been using an outdated operating system. It's time to upgrade. If this video helped you, please hit that like button. It genuinely helps the algorithm and gets this to more people who need it. Subscribe for more science-backed cognitive hacks, brain optimization techniques, and tools to unlock your full potential. And drop a comment. What's one thing you're going to try to remember this week? Tell me in the comments below. I read every single one. Thanks for watching. Now go build that memory superpower.